Okay, uh, I'm going to begin and we'll go from there. I certainly want to thank each and every one of you for being here this afternoon on short notice. We have a very exciting announcement to make. Before I begin, thank you for that, the prayer that you've done, Councilor Smith, and we'll go forward. We certainly want to thank the Lord for answering our prayers, no doubt about it, as we go forward. I announced the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, the removal of the injunction against our 76 acres land in trust deal. So this has been quite an ordeal, quite an undertaking. It's since 2004. Property was actually bought in 2000, but the case has been pending since it's been in application status since 2004. Uh, we certainly thank the Court of Appeals, the Department of Justice attorneys, our Attorney General, all those who prayed, all those who visualized, all those who stood behind. We thank each and every one of you. But personally, the folks that initiated it all, the council of 2011, the Chief Wycliffe, as well as Assistant Chief Locust, those folks for initiating all this, and certainly our council today for standing by that pledge to make this a better place for all Cotulla people. Uh, it's been 69 years since the beginning of our federal recognition. It's been a long time coming. We've been called various names throughout the time. At one time, a dormant tribe. At one time, an error in the federal registry. And even so far as calling us a foreign federally recognized tribe. But today, we're the United Cotulla Band of Cherokee Indians. Now, what that means is in collectivity, what it means is we're like all the other federally recognized tribes with land and trust. It's the opportunity that's there. It's the ability to apply for and receive grants that have criteria such as land and trust. The next on the charts are our health, education, and welfare to go after all those for our people. Land and trust is just a springboard. It's just a mechanism that propels us in further into for those federal program dollars, for the different activities that come along. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that we're very excited. I had the opportunity to run up and down the hall yelling and screaming this day, which I'm looking forward to. Hey, UKB strong, right? All right. And certainly thank this council for all that they do and all the others that have been involved with this. Thank you very much for being here. Before we go, I'd like to have a picture with all of you all behind all of us. I don't know how we're going to get up here, but we're going to do it. How about it? Thank you all. Nagade, but don't. Certainly. One other thing. The other chiefs, I made it a point to announce to them, Chief Hare was instrumental in this becoming today. Had he not had the fortitude and the gumption to go for paper bingo some 30 some odd years ago, that part of the legacy of UKB would not be non-existent today. Certainly, Chief Hare, thank you very much for that. Thank you.
Who starts the call? We're on for you. Oh, nu sedan early. Ita system sit utalu lisi longstante. Sena wo yuta jes ndagastanation. So does call on my heart, soul, my whole being is at ease. I feel so good today, but there's better things coming because of this decision. Council, I want you to carry on. We still got work to do, but it should be easier from this point on. This first federal court case, we've gone in our favor, and I think it's the first favorable one. And I sure do thank you. Galele together. I'm glad I'm here to hear all this. I'm glad to be here with you. I love you. I think there's a few I don't recognize, but I served on the council 23 years, last day of this council, and I enjoyed every bit of it. Last April, I turned 87, so God has been good to me. It's been good to all of us. I'm glad I'm still here to see this go on. I think He's going to allow me to continue going for a few more years. At least that's my hope and prayer. Thank you very much, Council. Khalil.
Well done. We got with you. Who stick?
Um, I'm speaking on behalf of Chief Dallas Proctor. He sent a message. He said congratulations and he sure appreciates all the hard work that the council, since he served in 2000 to 2004 as our chief, and he's very grateful that this is happening now. He would be here, but his wife was under the weather, so let's just all continue to strive and work together, he said.
The assistant chief couldn't be here. He's in Oklahoma City taking care of some other business, but he did send a comment for me to state in reference to our victory today. Assistant Chief Jamie Thompson states, "The wheels of justice turn slow, but they always turn in your favor if you do just what is right. The UKB has always complied with what the federal government has asked. Thank you."
Additionally, just additionally, added to that comment, the wheels of justice do turn slow. Additionally, the justices took the time to look at our history, to look at where we've been and all the things that have been going on with us. We truly have a history. We're not the dormant tribe that was announced in Washington some 30 years ago. So if you have the opportunity, you've got it on your go to 10th Circuit Court of Appeals under the opinion section. You can read the ruling itself. Yes, sir. Okay. Page 34, item number 5, we have reversed the district court's order holding the 2011 decision approving the UKB land and trust application was arbitrary and capricious, and abuse of discretion, and otherwise not in accordance with law. We hold that 1, the BIA need not consider the definition of Indian under the IRA when taking land in trust pursuant to OIWA. Item 2, nation consent is not required. Is not required. Exactly. Is not required for the BIA to take a subject parcel into trust. And item number 3, the BIA's consideration of section 151.10 regulatory factors was not arbitrary and capricious. Consequently, we vacate the district court's injunction preventing the secretary of taking the subject parcel into trust. Exactly. All right. Thank you.
I just want to say it's a good day to be a Katua. Woohoo! And we have made history since we have this land in trust. What don't?
Today we're equal Cherokees as our brothers in the Eastern Band and with the Cherokee Nation right down the road. So we actually have our equal rights, and that's what we've been fighting for all this time. So
All right. We'll prepare for our celebration time in a little bit and we'll get ready to go. Thank you all very much. We're done.